it's Linda from Living in LolaLand. I'm coming with you for my 26-day post-op update. I didn't make an update last week when I was exactly 3 weeks because I just wasn't feeling up to it. So I'm making one today. I had my surgery, RNY gastric bypass, on January 9th of 2014. And I had it in Gävle, Sweden. Let's see, my start weight was 117.8 kilograms, which is 259.7 pounds. My pre-op diet weight or pre-surgery weight was 107.9 kilograms, which is 237.8 pounds. My current weight is 103 kilograms, which is exactly 227 pounds. So my total weight loss was 14.8 kilograms or 32.7 pounds. 10 of those pounds were lost post-op. That's not too bad for losing 10 pounds in 26 days and not exercising and, eating what I can because I can't eat very much. I guess that's about a normal weight loss. I guess we expect to drop rapidly because I've read other people's comments and blogs on the different, weight loss surgery forums and on Facebook that they didn't feel they lost a lot of weight. And yeah, 10 pounds post-op doesn't feel like a lot of weight, but I know my body's still healing and adjusting, and I'm just going to be happy it was a loss and not a gain. Speaking of being active, I started exercising yesterday. Started with the Leslie Sanson's Walk It Off. I think that's what it's called. It's a 20-minute cardio workout which is equivalent to walking 1 mile in 20 minutes. So I was able to get through that exercise. It didn't kill me too much. I did break a sweat. I survived that one. And then I did a 10-minute workout, how to get arms like Madonna. I found it on Pop Sugar on YouTube. Both videos are on YouTube. And that one was pretty good. I don't have weights, so I didn't get to work my arms super hard, but my arms are big enough, so that was enough weight to be lifting. So I'm hoping that will help because my arms are getting a little more jiggly. They already were big and very jiggly, so now they're mushy and jiggly, if that's a way to describe them. But that's just something I'll have to work on, and later on down the line, as I get closer to whatever my goal is going to be, I will address the issue then if the skin is bothering me. What am I eating now? I am pretty much for breakfast. It's been a struggle to get enough food in, and one of the reasons I didn't make my update last week was I was just pretty bummed out with eating. It's like a chore. It's not fun. Food doesn't taste so great, and then if I have something that tastes good, it's like you eat a few bites and you can't enjoy the flavor, which, any foodie knows. You love to savor that flavor and eat and take your time. And yeah, even if I took my time, I can only eat about half a cup, so that only lasts about 5 or 10 minutes, well, maybe 10, 15 minutes more with the chewing and all. So, the enjoyment of eating, which I guess is a good thing, is kind of going away. So now when I eat, I eat because I have to eat, and I hope that it tastes good. I want it to taste good, but as long as it doesn't taste bad and it gives me what my body needs, I guess food is going to take less of a focus. So in the morning I've been eating oatmeal with stevia and some cinnamon and a little milk. Sometimes I'll have an omelet with cheese, a 1-egg omelet. I just recently tried out little mini rice cakes, like flavored with sour cream and onion, and I put cream cheese on top of them so I can get a little, something else in with it. I can eat pretty much any kind of meat, chicken, beef, pork. I've not any problems with them so far. I'm not real crazy about hot dogs or sausages. Ground beef is fine. I had lasagna yesterday. I know we shouldn't have so much pasta, but I was kind of worried that it might not sit well, but it set just fine. So I can eat pasta so far. I can eat rice, I can eat potatoes, not a problem. As far as veggies, fresh veggies, I've only tried cucumber and tomato without the skins, of course. Those went okay. Made some baked carrots and potatoes with a little seasoning and olive oil in the oven. That was good. I had boiled cabbage yesterday. It was great. Avocado, spinach. So far, everything's going well. I haven't really attempted any regular sweetened foods or cakes or anything like that. I'm still a little leery. Um, I'm not real happy with stevia. I used to flavor my coffee with Splenda, but they don't sell Splenda here in Sweden, so the stevia just doesn't leave a nice taste in my mouth. So I pretty much stopped drinking coffee because it doesn't taste good. So I've just been drinking plain black tea, which I've always had tea that way. I don't mind adding milk and sugar to tea, but I've just had it plain straight black tea. It tastes fine for me, and it fixes my need for a hot morning drink or afternoon evening drink. So that's pretty much it. I've had trouble getting my water in, so I did a little psychological trick to myself. I took a small glass and I just fill it with, I've been drinking flavored water, so I just fill it with the flavored water. So I end up drinking that in, 5 or 10 minutes. So I was able to actually get in enough water the last couple of days, and I'm feeling a lot better for that. So even though my mind knows I'm drinking the same amount that's in the bottle that I've poured up, but just drinking it out of a glass seems to make it go faster, and doesn't seem like such a daunting task to drink so much fluids. So if any of you are having trouble with water, you might want to try that using a smaller cup and just, yeah, you have to keep refilling it, but at least, it gets you thinking, I gotta finish that little half a cup. I can do that. That's just a little bit. So it just helped me psychologically to trick myself. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for me. I will be having my post-surgical, what do you call that? My recheck, I guess, with the surgeon's office. It's a little impersonal here. The surgeon who did my surgery doesn't actually work in the hospital that I had my surgery at. He was, I guess, on loan from another city. So, I mean, it's all one big medical thing, but each hospital has its own doctor. So he was from a different hospital. So I don't know who's going to be the doctor seeing me when I go for my recheck on the 20th. I know I will see the same nutritionist and maybe one of the same nurses that works in the surgical center. So we'll see how that goes. I will report on then, and hopefully I should have my blood work in and see how I'm doing. I was going to mention my little worksheet that I had. I mentioned it in my last video for my vitamins and water intake. So I got this from cleanmama.com. I ordered this off of Etsy and downloaded it. I probably didn't need to, but I'm really a disorganized person, so anyway, it's like a weekly sheet. I just stuck it in a plastic cover, and I'm using like a dry erase marker, and so I can check off my vitamins and when I've taken them, my iron. I'm not really taking much right now, but I need to reevaluate it because I think I should be taking a little more, but I want to see how my blood work comes back. It has a little section for water. It's a little redundant on the second page, which is a big calendar, which kind of little check off sheet for exercise. You can check off, yes, I exercised. I got in some cardio and or strength training and regular exercise. And you can also mark your water then. I haven't filled in the calorie part because I'm not really counting my calories. Here in Sweden, it's a little more lax. They don't tell you how much protein you need to be having. They don't tell you, they tell you to watch the carbs and watch the sugar, and protein always first. So I'm not counting my protein. I have a MyFitnessPal, which when I remember, I try to track my food just to get an idea of where I am in protein. And I've been probably about the 60 gram mark. So that's not a lot of protein, but I think it's the minimum. And some days I get more protein, some days I don't. So I do focus on eating the protein first and watching the carbs, and I want to incorporate more vegetables into my diet. But being I'm only not quite I'm not quite a month out, and I want to make sure I'm fully healed so I don't have any problem with vegetables. Um, I found a really nice food blog. It's in Swedish, but it's by a lady who had gastric bypass, and she's also got small children, so she's worked out some meals that are bypass friendly and enjoyed by her family. So I've been trying to duplicate some of those recipes. My husband and I are just starting, and something so the whole family can eat it, and it's healthy, and maybe bring a little joy back to eating and wanting to eat something good. I also have been looking at the bariatric foodie. I think it's bariatricfoodie.com, and then another one, my gastric bypass surgery.com, and The World According to Eggface. Those are some other blogs that I've been checking out to get some food ideas and recipe ideas, because I just last week was not happy about not being able to enjoy eating, and that it was such a task, and having to eat felt like I had to eat all the time. I've only been able to get about 4 to 5 meals of the 6 that they'd like me to have. So I'm working on that, and still trying to get that exercise going, but my back's giving me a little trouble, so I may have to visit a chiropractor. I thought it was just weight. I'm not thin yet, I'm still heavy, so it might still be the weight that's giving me a hard time. And I know little by little I just have to, strengthen my body to be able to endure the exercise. But I don't like when my back goes out, because then I'm stuck in bed and just sitting around, and that's no fun. So anyway, I will update around the 20th of February at the latest to see what's going on with my pre-op or my post-op follow-up. There we go, follow-up appointment. Sorry for the rambling, sorry for the long video. If I can, I'll try and squeeze some pictures in of the food we made today. It's going to be yummy. But if not, I'm not an editing genius. I've got to ask someone how to do that, right? But anyway, enough rambling. I will check in with y'all later. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for those of you who are following my journey, your words of encouragement, my Facebook friends. I'll put my Facebook name there in the comments, so if anyone wants to friend me on Facebook, it's my weight loss surgery page, so, or account. So if you want to friend me there, just let me know if you found me from YouTube so I can follow you. And have a good one, everybody, and that's about it. Thanks. Bye.